I'm here to celebrate Tam T's retirement. It has been, gosh, years since I've known her for so long, and it's just incredible to be here and have the opportunity to celebrate with her, to sing the national anthem, and to hopefully catch up with her because it's been such a long time. Incredibly enthusiastic. She has the utmost amount of integrity that one could even hope for. She is always happy, always positive. She's an exceptional leader, and she's the best friend that you could possibly have. First off, I can't believe she's retiring. I was waiting for her to make general. So that's number one. Number two is I really want her to know that I'm so proud of her and how much she has contributed to this country and the impact she's had on all the people that have had the pleasure and the privilege to work for her. And I just wish her the very, very best, all the happiness in the world, trying to start her next chapter in life. And I just am thrilled to be here today and just love her. I love you, Tam.
I'm here for Colonel Din's retirement ceremony. I'm going to be the proffer for her. Just a leader, someone I look up to, a mentor, just someone I can depend on and rely on. I just want to say thank you for everything. You're someone that I leaned on when I was in the exec role, when I was just so confused and lost and I had no guidance. You were there to pick me up and just show me the way, and I've learned from your leadership just watching you and having direct conversations with you. So I just want to say thank you so much.
I am here to honor my friend Tam on her service in the Air Force and to thank her for her friendship. We both were at headquarters staff together, very, very tough assignment. And she offered lots of times to be at her house, and one of the most memorable times was when you fed me pho and chocolate, and we had a bottle of red wine that we polished off, and that was absolutely wonderful for my psyche as we survived the headquarters staff assignment. So Tom, can't thank you enough for that. Great memories, and I can't wait for you to retire with us down there in Viera, Florida. Love you.
We're celebrating Colonel Din's retirement.
And how long have you known
her? Since 2020. What? I don't know, I'm retired. I don't know this. I don't
Stop paying attention to this.
Yeah, like 3 years, I think. Yeah, probably. Well, I appreciate that I could always run over to her office and lament about things. and she is also another strong female. She's come a long way, so I appreciated the strong female mentorship. Thank you for including me. I am so proud of all you've accomplished, and I think you're the sweetest person, and I hope we continue to stay friends after retirement.
All right, today we are celebrating the team Dinh, not just Tam, but the team, the family, and we're so excited to do that. Okay, when I think of Colonel Dinh, I think that God always takes care of us. There was a time in my career where I thought it was all over. I received a referral, OPR, which they say is a career ender. But I'm a forever optimist, and so I decided we're going to see if we can make this work for us and overcome it. And so she was one of the few that believed in me based on my belief in myself. And one thing I remember her saying is, God always takes care of us. Tam, thank you for being you. Thank you for letting God shine through you. I appreciate the role that you've played in my life, my family's life. You've been a prayer partner. You're one of the few people that I know that if I text at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you'll be up and respond. So thank you for being my early morning sister. You've been truly an example, an inspiration from the time you came here from as a refugee all the way now to a 27-and-a-half-year career as an 06 in our United States Air Force, greatest Air Force in the world. Thank you for being an example, shining example of what right looks like.
Colonel Dinh brings a wealth of experience. I know that she was deployed as a SG, I believe, and did some fantastic, phenomenal work. That experience kind of helped guide me on things I needed to know as a commander. So she is just a wealth of knowledge. Thank you for your years and years of service, and thank you for just being here and helping us all in the med group. You have been wonderful. Thank you very much.
So Colonel Tam T was my squadron commander when I was in the 60th MDTS at Travis. So I had a couple of positions. Ended up last year she was with me. I was the flight commander for pharmacy out there. And so I worked directly for her. She mentored me a lot. One of the things that I really learned, especially during COVID, and she said it a couple of different times, was you don't have to be the first one to do it. She's like, just wait. Like, you don't have to take action right away. Wait and think about it, and then move forward once the direction is clear. Most things don't need an immediate decision, and I use that a lot as a commander. So definitely appreciate that insight. Don't be a stranger. No, I'm still going to reach out and ask those questions. I still need mentoring, so please don't delete my number or block my number in your phone. And I appreciate any time and all the time you've given me.
Hey, Colonel Dan, thanks for everything, your mentorship, your friendship. You always praise about family. That's resonated to me. It let me lead with that purpose of always taking care of the people, because ultimately family is what's most important. But you show me about spirituality too, about God, put God first. So it's good to see you do well. You'll continue to do well, so you always have a positive attitude. Thank you very much for all your mentorship and your time.
I feel like Colonel Dan has been such an inspirational leader in the way that she challenges you in that mom, but also that mentorship way where she really wants you to succeed because she really believes in you, and she will reach down to you and pull you up with her and guide you along the way. So I just want to thank Colonel Dan so much for being such a mentor to me and my career, and for making the 2 years that I worked with her in the exec team the best 2 years of my entire military career, and she means so much to me, and I hope she knows that.
Hey, babe. I hope it's an end to a wonderful journey, but it's a new chapter in our life. So hopefully it'll be a great adventure ahead of us. So we're going to have a great journey ahead of us, doing new things. So hello and a wonderful short message to you. Okay.
I'm just glad that she's finally found her I guess end of this chapter. She's happy, she's ready, she's prepared. 'Cause she's always very work oriented, and she has that balance, and she loves her work, her people. Well, I'm glad that she can finally be free from that and just have fun and relax.
I have one more question.
Oh, okay. Oh
Can
yeah.
I answer the same question?
You're gonna steal my answer? I love you, Mom. I hope you're happy. You figure out what you want to do. You have a bunch of time now. Just have fun, relax, don't stress or anything. No more waking up at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I think the first one's definitely selfless. Everywhere she goes, she's always thinking of others first. Ever since we were a kid, I guess, she would always make sure she's coming home for dinner, making sure we have food on the table, or just doing making sure she's interested in what we're interested in. So I know for Rachel or Riri, if they said, oh, we're interested in ballet or we want to do art, she would look and do the research and make sure, oh, let's do the class here, and we'll do that. So I think definitely selfless and, putting others first. So I think that's probably the word that comes to mind. Love you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you for the life you've given us. Thank you for the career that you've shown that you can do and setting the example for what we can do. And thank you for always supporting us.
That's one.
Communications major? Oh, okay, let's put that to the test.
We'll put the degree to work. So I think with Mom especially, growing up with somebody especially, you don't realize the impact they have on your life because it's really a daily incremental thing that she's showing us how to carry ourselves. She's giving us that love, that support. That's the impact that she has, is the way that she has really led her life and passed down those lessons to us. So it really hit me. I think when I went to college, it was just her life that I was I really missed my mom. So I was sitting there and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I was having trouble amongst my friend group, and I was just like, how would mom handle this? How would she approach that person to be understanding, to come out with love? And I was like, she is truly the first mentor that I had in my life, and that is the impact that she has. I know not just on me, on Ryan, on Riri, and just on everybody that she's really reached out to. You know, I love you, Mom. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much for showing us the gratitude. It's time to let us appreciate you. So thank you, Mom.
Michael Tam is such an inspiration for so many people in so many different ways. But the biggest thing is the way that she connects everyone and stays connected, which is so hard to do in a society that is full of technology and distractions. But she brings us together and she inspires us all to love better. She inspires us all to be better as people, and especially after today, rehearing her story, I am more inspired than ever to be something great in the world and to do better for the world.
I just want to mention that God has sent a gift to me in 1997. That was, the second lieutenant, Tam T. He sent it to me at that time. And that's when we begin our life journey from that day until now. And it's almost 30 years.
That's a long time.
It's been a long time. And at first, we just like, a friend, from the church. She came to the church, and I was, an active person at the church choir, and I was, a church advice, like a choir leader at that group at St. Vincent de Paul in Federal Way, Washington. And when she, received her commission at Eglin Air Force, she joined the church. She came to the church, and by her faith, that's when we begin our life together. And since then, we follow her everywhere. My husband and I my late husband and I, we've been to every base. She was one in Japan, was working on, in Japan, in England, and everywhere she went. But we will follow her to go visit her. Give her the love of the family, because, when you are in the Air Force, you're in the military, you are lonely, far away from home, and her parent was not able to do that. So we took that place and become her friends, my husband and I did. And we spend the time, wherever she is stationed. And, we following her, supporting her, and I pray with her, all the time. She called me at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we talk and we, visit. And then when we did anything, we share. And, she is my best friend. And, at first, I'm not her godmother, really, truly. It's not a real godmother, but she adopted me. And she, valued me as her mother. So that's why I'm so honored. I want to say this, that is my gift, the gift God has sent it to me, through the faith, human being, and I got it, and I'm so honored to be, in her life. And my husband too, but he passed away about almost 2 years ago. And his picture was at the table there too. Yeah, no, we love her, like kid, our kid, our own kid. And we adopted Ryan, Rachel, and Riri, we know them from the first day of their, conception to the, last day. And I was at her wedding, the wedding. And at the 25th anniversary, I was talking about how precious, they got married. And even Grandpa, who was in the 80s, was flying from Oregon to New York, attending a daughter, the granddaughter-in-law wedding, because he loved Min, the husband, and he went there to receive her to his home, to the Dinh family. And that was a very rare occasion, in our culture, in Vietnamese culture, for a grandpa to go that long distance to receive a granddaughter-in-law home. So she is so special. And until this day, she is we can talk, we can visit, and and we've been together. And I have more of the spiritual kid at home in Washington, but she is my special. So that, and I was honored. I was so honored that she asked me to pray for her today. And, so I work hard on my prayer. I even, work with my pastor to get the permission to raise her hand to bless her at the end.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That was pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
I have to ask permission from the church. And, because I'm a Eucharistic minister at my church, I'm a Catholic person. So I'm a Eucharistic minister. I'm a sacristan. I serve at the church daily. And so, so I brought my prayer to my pastor, and I asked him, I said, this is what I was asked to do, can I do this as a lay person? Because that is the position of the priest who is, praying for, his, flock. And so he said yes. He gave me permission to do it. So that was, I checked with him and I talked to him about it. And, at first I thought I would surprise her. But then she called me, she said, can I have your, prayer, and she didn't think I prepared, so she, but I did. I came home, I prayed for it, and I prepared. And so I just want to share that, she is the gift from God to me. It's so special. And so, and I'm really value and treasure, my gift, with her relationship and with her whole family, even with men, and with the children, the three grandchildren. They spend time with me, they love me, and we connect. And so I'm thankful for that. That's why I want to share this information with you. And we've been together for, as many years as she's been in the Air Force. I just feel that I am lucky to have her. But in a way, we love each other. And even, during COVID time, I was so honored, my husband and I were so honored that she invited us to come for her promotion when she, received her colonel rank. We was the only two there at the COVID year in Traverse Base, and we were so honored, and so, and then, during the COVID time, before she moved to Traverse, she was in Washington, D.C., and every day, she and the kid connect, FaceTime with me in, Washington, D.C. and Washington State, and we pray. We pray the divine mercy to pray for the COVID, for everyone in the whole world. And that was so meaningful. And I think, her faith, that's why her motto was, faith, family, and friends. And, and she shared that with me and so on. So I think, she is really, that's why I said, she is a very good example, for all of the women, the new generation coming in to serve the country and to love the country and be, just, shining like she does. And I wish everybody, were doing that. That's why I'm so proud of Riri and Rachel and Ryan, because they are just, like follow the mom's footsteps. And so I'm so proud of them. But that's why I just want to say that, I'm really honored to have her in my life, and I'm thankful for my treasure, my gift from God.